My name is Shirley Kirby and I'm from a place called Wythenshawe in Manchester. Anybody here from Wythenshawe? No great surprise. 95% of the population's on curfew. Tell you what, it's a bit hot in here, isn't it? I've overdressed. I was reading an article that said women over a certain age should always wear a polo. Took me a while to work that one out. I mean, how on earth do you get your head through? Anyway. It's all right, love. I'm not actually coming on to you. It's just a technique I use when I'm out with my husband. I like to cop off with the ladies before he gets a look in. Oh, it's terrible. We'll go out somewhere for a meal. Nice romantic restaurant. Pizza Hut. Or the Harvester. Actually, we've got a new favourite in Wythenshawe. There's a new Heston Blumenthal Looney Tunes themed gastro fun pub opened. The Daffy Duck. It's great. They've got a sign outside that says, "Bringing for further fine dining to Wythenshawe." Good luck with that one. Between you and me, Wythenshawe's a little bit rough. Sodom and Gomorrah. If it isn't strapped down, they'll nick it. They even stole my mother-in-law off the passenger seat of the Fiat Punto the other day. 5 hours she was missing. I was beside myself. I don't know how I managed to concentrate on Home and Away. Or Emmerdale. Or Silent Witness. Or The Sky at Night. But it's okay. The police brought her back eventually, in the early hours of the morning. 20 minutes they were banging on my front door, so I had to let them in. Didn't want them to wake up next door's Rottweilers. Apparently, they'd found my mother-in-law and her handbag dumped behind some wheelie bins. Of course, the cash and credit cards were gone. Still, she's back home with us now, so that's a load off. Anyway, they're doing quite well, the Daffy Duck, considering. They've introduced a 20-course tasting menu to Wythenshawe. They've successfully taught the locals to savour all the unusual flavour combinations and textures. Now they just need to stop them spitting it all out at the waitresses. Well, as the Queen Mother always used to say, you can't polish a turd. Mind you, it wouldn't surprise me if Heston Blumenthal had tried. So where was I? Yes, I'm sitting in the Daffy Duck, aren't I? And I'm trying to look all alluring in the candlelight. Well, it isn't actually candlelight in the Daffy Duck. It's Roadrunner headlamps. They're all right. They just make everybody look like this. So I'm still trying to look alluring in the headlamp. And I'm waving my wrist around so that my QVC bracelet and rings look gorgeous and sparkly. I'm not actually doing that for my husband's benefit, I should add. I'm doing that in the hope that somewhere else in the restaurant there'll be a jeweller who'll spot them across the room and run over with his little eyeglass thingy and go, "My God, that's never Dominique. I honestly can't tell the difference between that and real diamonds." No, I don't think that's ever going to happen either. Anyway, it wouldn't matter how gorgeous my jewellery was. It wouldn't matter if I flung my bra off and did a Zumba shimmy. My husband would not notice. Because he's not looking at me, he's looking over my shoulder. Oh, have you got the same problem, love? I'm getting a distinct sense of empathy from this side of the room. Either that or it's a whiff of Estee Lauder Youth Dew. Tell a lie, it's me, as you were. What he does is he looks over my shoulder, looks all around the room, and he finds the youngest, most beautiful woman And he stares. And he stares. And he stares. Until eventually the poor woman can't help looking at him. Well, wouldn't you? Well, that's it then, isn't it? Result! Get your cagoule, love, you've pulled. Ooh, he's totally... What's that word? It means you've got a big ego. Begins with W. Overconfident. Like the people that go on X Factor. Deluded. Completely. But then again, he is Italian. Yes, hands up. I met him on holiday. It was actually quite romantic. Very like Shirley Valentine. He was the local baker. And every day, without fail, he'd come over to my hotel and shout up at my balcony. Shirley, Shirley, come back to my bakery with me. I promise I won't try and make focaccia with you. Little liar. Not only did he make focaccia with me, but he had a good knead of my ciabatta too. It was a miracle. I didn't even know where it was. Anyway, we spent 2 magical weeks together, and when it came time for me to go home, we couldn't bear to be apart. So, I brought him back to Wythenshawe, and he opened a little bakery there, and we got married. And to be fair, we were blissfully happy for the first 5 days. And then he started messing about with my best friend Pauline. I had my suspicions, because every time I saw her, she was red in the face and picking crumbs out of her cleavage. I was desperate, I didn't know what to do. My husband, my best friend. So desperate that I rang the Jeremy Kyle show. But they couldn't help me. Apparently they don't do pie detector tests. The pastry clogs up the machinery or something. Here, tell you what, doesn't that programme show you what's wrong with society today? It's all too physical. You won't know this because you probably don't watch Jeremy Kyle, do you? But I'll do the joke anyway. Nobody says anything without turning round first. I don't believe the baby's mine. People on Facebook are saying you're cheating on me. If you stole my bingo money, I'm disowning you. No wonder nobody's got any jobs. They're all bloody knackered. Oh, hark at me. And I told myself, Shirley, no politics. Don't go there. Well, it's too late now. Anyway, I've got to go. To the police station again. It's my husband this time. He's been missing 5 days. I suppose that's the price you pay when you marry a man with a wandering eye. It's not that he's womanising. He just gets lost because he can't read the road signs. Anyway, it's been lovely chatting with you ladies. But as they say at the Daffy Duck, that's all, folks. Bye.